Good to be with you, and we're finished with 1 Corinthians 14. Now we're going to start chapter 15, and so much of it is about the resurrection and about the way that we will be when Christ comes for us. But if you ever want to have a passage where it says, this is the gospel, where you could just point somebody to it and say, you want to know what the gospel is? Here it is. It's 1 Corinthians 15, the first 8 verses. The Apostle Paul says, here's the gospel. And I want you to notice in this that when he speaks about the gospel, his speech does not end with the resurrection. He's got a little bit more to say about that. But please don't let that slip by you. It's his death for us, his burial, his resurrection, and then his appearance to witnesses. There is nothing like the Bible. The Bible is the revelation of God given to witnesses, backed up by signs and wonders done in the presence of those witnesses. When Jesus resurrected, he did not appear to one guy. He appeared to several people. And it says in Acts chapter 1, verse 3, many convincing proofs. He showed himself with many convincing proofs. And those people that were those eyewitnesses, most of those were put to death rather than deny what they saw and what they heard. And I want to remind you also that when the apostles, the 12, gave the gospel, it was always saying, we cannot help but speak the things which we have seen and heard. Witnesses. So here we go. Now I make known to you, brethren, the gospel, which I preached to you, which also you received, in which also you stand, by which also you're saved if you hold fast the word which I preached to you, unless you believed in vain. There's a shallow, empty believism, kind of like rocks in your soil. And then there is faith that abides. If it's genuine faith, you don't lose it. All right. I delivered to you as of first importance, which also I received, that Christ died for our sins according to the Scriptures. That would be the Old Testament prophecies, because the New Testament was being written. That he was buried, that he was raised on the third day according to the Scriptures. That's in Psalm 16, Psalm 22, and Isaiah 53. All three mention his resurrection. That he appeared to Cephas, that's Peter. Then to the 12. Actually, they were called the 12, but there were only 11 of them. Judas was gone. After that, he appeared to more than 500 brethren at one time. Now, catch this. Most of whom remain until now. Paul wrote 1 Corinthians 15, of course, and while he was writing it, most of the eyewitnesses to the resurrected Christ were still alive. Most of whom remain till now, but some have fallen asleep. Then he appeared to James, that was his half-brother, then to all the apostles again, and last of all, as to one untimely born, he appeared to me also. The Apostle Paul was a Pharisee, not believing in Jesus, even held men's coats as they stoned Stephen to death. And God appeared to him on the Damascus Road. Jesus appeared to him and then later told him, you're going to be the apostle to the Gentiles. And he was. So he was an eyewitness of the resurrected Christ after Christ had actually ascended. And so that made him an apostle. And then what? The signs of an apostle were performed by the Apostle Paul. Okay, even resurrecting dead people. That's all I got for you. Have a great day.